Where do you think the future lies for Gianni Infantino? Could you see him getting re-elected in March?
It's certainly much less of a proposition than it was, like you said, Nico, on Monday. And you're right, it's like whack-a-mole with these things. It's like goes from the Balogun red card controversy. More details come out about that. There's a report that it was actually one person who voted on it. That was the whole committee. Yeah. And then before you know it, it's the 64-team World Cup, and it's the private equity plan. It's just at every point, you're just swinging at other things. We could have had a full segment on the fallout from the Balogun situation today. But there's just no time when you flood the zone with everything.
And also, another little moment. Oh, I mean, this is Gianni Infantino's resume. Continue. I'll say it afterwards.
It does not look good. He is absolutely vulnerable right now to the point where we're talking about Carlos Cordero. Could he run? Victor Montagliani, can he run? Anybody else within the wider soccer world, if you have any ambition, desires, likely to be the former than the latter. But if you're somebody who's ambitious and you thought about this job, you strike right now.
And that's so shocking because, like we talked about, all these member nations, all these associations were in line. They're in line behind Gianni Infantino, no problems at all. And it felt like he had such a powerful grip that anyone who steps even a little bit out of line is at risk of being punished. The idea that Rob Harris of Sky or whomever is putting out there's a power vacuum because the risk for the CONCACAF president, for the leak getting out there, oh, I'm thinking about taking your job. If it doesn't happen, or he ends up, running an election and losing, he gets absolutely buried, and CONCACAF get buried in the process. Right. If you lose against him, it's a big risk. But he must feel, and they all must feel, the confederations and the presidents that are putting out this statement, they must feel that the direction of travel is that they will be fine going against Gianni, which has not been the case for 10 years now.
That's why whenever it is that Alejandro Dominguez and Patrice Motsepe say something, the calciuds go incredibly in the direction of Infantino not being president in the next cycle, because those are pillars. You still can rest your back on something if you're Infantino at this moment in Alejandro Dominguez, who's the president of a confederation that has offered basically half of the World Cup winners. There's football heritage, there is history there. With all due respect, it's not OFC. And CAF, with the amount of member associations and the power that they have, there's FIFA offices in the Moroccan Federation, in the home of where the World Cup will be hosted in the next cycle. That's why CONMEBOL and CAF have stayed so quiet, because favor or against. My hunch tells me that these are such power-hungry men that have been in power for so long that they won't risk losing their status in the football world by going against Infantino. But if they do, I have a feeling that's game over.